People, what is up? It's your boy G Chaos, and we are back with another video. And it is time for some Hawkeye Star Rail story. Alright? Homecoming Wardance. Time to check out this new story, see what it's all about. I wonder when we're gonna get our free imaginary March 7th. Probably early. Here's our message. Please check it properly. Hold on, do I have the. Oh, okay, no, that was just the system. Yeah, I guess. Okay. What is it, Pom Pom? What's the
What's
message?
up,
What does
Pom
it say?
Pom?
Just got a message from the Xianzhou La Fu. Looks like it'll conflict with our original schedule.
Why? Black Swan's gonna like that.
It's been a while, my friends on the Astral Express. How's your trailblazing expedition going?
That's been going pretty
Soon,
good.
the Xianzhou Luofu will be holding the Luminary War Dance. Those who have aided the Luofu in overcoming the crisis are cherished allies of the Xianzhou. Thus, on behalf of the Seat of Divine Foresight, I'm extending an invitation to attend the ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
I'm sure it would. Now, what if we just say no and we
Wow,
just go
things
to
are
the
getting
planet that
lively.
Black Swan was talking
We've
about?
barely recovered from the family's Charmony Festival, and we're already being invited to another special event.
Yeah, something crazy gonna happen at this event as well. So we're coming from the trauma we caused by the last festivity. I'm still recovering from the trauma. Yeah, I'm still trying to recover my trauma.
Yeah, me too. But wait, won't it look unprofessional if we attend two ceremonies in a row? Aren't we supposed to be focused on restoring astral charts and doing some serious scientific exploration?
Yeah, we're supposed to be going to that
So
planet.
we should leave March behind to take care of the Express?
Hey, that's not what I meant. I'm all for some fun. I just hope there won't be any surprise party crashers, like Friday or Saturday.
The Xianzhou Luofu has
Was she
recently
referring to the
overcome a
days or
crisis by holding the war dance there,
I'm thinking like
demonstrating
freaking
to
One Piece
everyone
Slayer.
that
You
they've
referring to
returned to a state of peace and
Mr.
safety.
Friday?
But that's what everyone said before we went to Penacony. You'll be totally safe under the family's protection.
True.
No need to worry. The War Dance is not like the Charmony Festival with all its hidden secrets. It's just a festival to honor the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights, who fought against the abominations of abundance and protected the Xianzhou ships.
Okay.
Aside from star skiff performances, it's mostly martial contests. Nothing too different from the Taiki and Roboball contest we've seen before.
I've never seen that. I won't go
What do
to
you
that.
think, Himiko? Since we've accepted
I
Miss
wanna go to
Black
the
Swan's
Roboball
proposal,
contest.
we should probably head to Amphorius for refueling.
There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is quite unique, and the Express needs to be fully stocked and prepared before moving on to the next stop. With Madame Herta's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalinga Abyss to Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society. It could earn us some favors before we set off. However, it may take a few weeks.
Oh, brother. Yeah.
Aw,
Real
so that
game.
means
Real time as
we're
well.
not going to the Lafu.
Being an adult means maintaining relationships, whether we like it or not, Marge. Since we've been invited, it's only right for the Astral Express to attend the ceremony. So, here's the plan. Pom Pom will take everyone to the Xianzhou Lafu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron May and fulfill our promise. Meanwhile, you, March, and Don Hung will represent the Express and attend the war dance.
You're leaving us by ourselves
What do you
with the
two
train.
think?
You're leaving the three of us. I feel like something bad is gonna go wrong. No offense, but I think March is gonna freaking cause some chaos with just the three of us. I know Pom Pom's gonna be here, but still.
I don't hear any objections.
Now that everyone's on board
Nah, I don't
with the
feel like
plan,
going to fossils too.
it's time to work to the Xianzhou Law Fu.
Discuss travel plan with our members of the Express. Nah, let's just dive right into it.
Himeko really knows how to convince people. Between Leviathan fossils and the Wardance, the latter definitely sounds more fun.
True.
By the way, Danheng, this time you'll be taking a stroll with us on the Lafu, right?
Nah, I'm staying.
And just let you two wander around aimlessly on the Luofu by yourselves? I don't think so.
Oh, so now you want to come. Man,
Plus,
some shit.
Mr. Yang is right. The Ambrosial Arbor crisis just ended, and both the long life and short life species are still feeling uneasy. And that's why Jing Yuan wants to organize the Wardance, to show that the Xianzhou Luofu is stable and safe.
Uh-huh, yeah.
And since he has extended an invitation, it's only right that I visit my old friend.
Well, now he's taking charge of the name. Anyways, we're going because I want to see Feixiao, my other
Coming back
wife.
to this place brings back so many memories. You know?
I want to see Feixiao. Where she at though? So here's something for all of you. A poem by myself.
Hey, I'm not actually gonna recite a poem. I was just thinking about all the twists and turns we went through when we first arrived on the Xianzhou.
Oh yeah, we met Blake, Kafka,
This time we're not being forced or
Tingyun,
enticed
incident
or
happened. We
chasing
don't talk
after
about
wanted
that.
criminals. And
She's
we
so
didn't
alive,
have
by
to
the way,
sneak in
guys.
through the cargo dock. This trip has been incredibly smooth.
Why you say that?
Quite unusual, I must say.
Great, red flag. Yeah, don't jinx us, man.
I'm just hoping for the best. You're the one jinxing us.
You're the one speaking into existence. Freaking animal. Anyways. Yeah, I just got here. Why are you contacting me? Why you? Sent me to welcome you all. Oh, yeah, there used to be someone who used to welcome us.
Is the Starskip Haven always this crowded? Oh, there's so many people here. I can barely hear anything.
Yanqing said General Jing Yuan sent him to welcome us. But where is he?
Let's wait for him in front of the loom. It's the most prominent landmark on the dock.
Alright, cool. But maybe we should capture him. Maybe we just, go work our own business. Let's just
Here
explore
you are.
ourselves.
Everyone, this way. Hey, everyone. It's been a while.
What's up, small person?
Well, it doesn't feel like it's been that long since we last saw you. But Yanqing, are you?
You better not say
What's
he
up,
got.
Miss March?
You better not say he got taller. He looks the
They
same. to
say
me.
kids grow up really fast.
He does not look taller.
Yanqing, are you a little bit taller than before?
No, he looks the same, honestly.
We've only been away for a few months.
Constantly pitched Yankees. Why? No, I'm curious.
Huh? What are you doing?
I'm pitching your cheek.
Sorry, but after our previous adventures, I've become suspicious of whoever greets us first.
Oh yeah, he could be Sparkle.
Do you have to be suspicious around me too?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
No, the last time we came to the Xianzhou, the first person who greeted us was...
Oh.
I get it. Better safe than sorry.
Misha. Yeah, he's fine.
Seriously,
Yeah, he's doing
I've
alright.
never seen the Lafu so lively before.
Also, nice
I
little
was a bit
MC
worried
talking
that
moment.
holding the war dance
got
right
one,
after
boys.
the Ambrosial Arbor
That's the first
crisis
one.
might be too soon. But seeing the bustling Starskiff Haven, I understand why General Jing Yuan chose this timing.
Yep. There's people from other delves and travelers like you three who have come from afar.
Okay.
With the war dance coming up, there's a huge number of visitors pouring into the Starskip Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to keep the security tight.
And watch someone
The
breaks
general
through
said
and
this
cause
ceremony
chaos.
would help the Xianzhou Luofu recover from the crisis.
But
It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale, and attract visitors from other planets to promote trade and peace. By the way, the Xianzhou Alliance places great importance on this ceremony too. The Xianzhou ships, the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing, have both sent messengers to offer their blessings.
I thought Juming I've heard about Yao Qing.
Yeah, the Xianzhou Yao Qing is a major force in hunting down abominations, and is always engaged in conflicts across the cosmos.
Oh, okay.
Although it's a member of the Xianzhou Alliance, I don't know much about it.
So Yao Qing sounds like the
But
group,
Madame Yukong from the
muscle.
Skyfaring Commission mentioned that the Yao Qing always sends back reports of great victories, which is quite impressive.
Yeah, it seems like they
I
seem
heard
like the
General
muscle,
Feixiao
or
of
they
the Yao
handle
Qing
like
is
a lot
a
of
young
fighting.
and dauntless lady. My peers say that she's like a goddess of war, capable of crushing dozens of abominations with a single punch. I wonder if it's true.
I wonder if she could crush something else.
If only I could witness her prowess with my own eyes.
Same.
By the way, Yanqing, where are we headed next?
I'm sorry for talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astrum. He's been eager to hear about how the Express has been doing.
Alright.
It's funny how he tries to act all mature, but whenever it comes to something he's interested in, you can really see his childish side.
Well, you see, you're pretty much the same in that regard. Yeah, he's yeah, I see Mark, you're kind of like the same way.
I agree.
Oh, monster. Okay, cool. Like I said,
All
something bad was
units,
gonna
assemble
happen.
quickly! Get ready to protect the crowd!
I just mentioned security, and now all of a sudden something's gone wrong.
Yeah, you jinxed it.
Excuse me, I need to go check out the situation.
It's like whatever you fear will happen, it happens. Just as Jinx has Marge.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
You bring mayhem.
We'll go with you.
That's what I mean. Cussing? What in the werewolf? Oh, they got chains. Here it comes.
Protect the civilians. I'll deal with him.
Okay. No, I thought there was gonna be like a whole cussing fight. I'm so used to freaking Zone 0. They just go straight into the fight. Alright. Bloodlust. I'll figure it out.
Borison? Why are there Borison here?
Borison? That's what you call them?
This ends now.
Yes, it does.
Value, I suppose. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
And you're dead. More cutscene? Is that what's gonna happen? Yep, there we go.
Not good.
Hey, sit down, Feixiao. Whoa, Lucas hasn't show up. Oh, Jesus. She does not hold back, huh? Feet! Anyways.
Thanks for the help.
Sorry, no time to chat. Could you give me back my...
You took his sword! Freaking thief! Man, y'all got washed. Trash. Anyways.
Wait, my sword!
Did she
I'm
just
sorry,
rob you?
but I'm afraid we'll have to put our plans on hold for now. I need to find out what's going on.
Well, we can still meet the general, I guess.
Who's in charge here? I need some answers.
It's my fault. We let our guard down for a moment.
Your lips aren't moving.
I take full responsibility.
Wait. Yeah, they're not moving.
Wardance approaching. Safety should be a top priority. Now, tell me, how did Borison prisoners end up in Starskiff Haven? A According to the protocol, Borisin prisoners should be held on a star skiff and taken directly to the shackling prison under strict supervision without ever touching the ground. Who allowed a prisoner transport ship to dock at the passenger terminal?
It was me.
Please don't blame this, Captain. This incident involves the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel.
What are you talking about?
Who are you?
I'm Liu Jun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad. Thank you for your help, Lieutenant Yanqing. The situation unfolded rapidly, and it shouldn't be held against the captain.
It was you, wasn't it?
Here's what happened. An IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin just before arriving, and the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel came to the rescue. They fought off the Borisin pirates and imprisoned them on their ship.
So, an IPC ship was attacked by the Borisin near the Luofu, and the Zhu Ming envoys saved them? Sounds
Sus.
complicated.
Honestly, it gives me a headache too. Zhu Ming diplomatic ship, adhering to standard procedure, docked at the passenger terminal to hand these criminals over to the Luofu. You know, with all the outsiders flooding onto the Luofu, the star skiff lanes are under immense pressure. The Borisin desperados decided to put up a fight before the prisoner transport star skiff could get there. And that's what you just witnessed.
Okay.
We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling prison as soon as possible.
Yeah, you might want to get to it before they wake up.
It's an
Or, I mean,
unusual
one of them
situation
died.
indeed.
Unless that
I'll
didn't
report
kill
it to
them.
the security department of the Realm Keeping Commission and ask for their cooperation in handling the aftermath. Maybe I should gather more details from others so that the Seat of Divine Foresight can have a better understanding of the situation.
Are we being the detectives now or not? Okay, cool.
Oh, you look much maturer now, Yanqing.
It looks the same.
Please
Anyways.
don't tease me, Miss March. The situation on the Xianzhou before the Wardance is like a calm lake that can be disturbed by even the smallest pebble, capable of generating far-reaching ripples with even the slightest disturbance.
So when are you gonna get your sword back,
What
my
are
guy?
those people? I mean, those monsters we just dealt with.
I know, they're kobold. What? What even is a kobold? I'm curious. What is that? No, I'm just
Those
curious.
werewolf monsters are known as Borisin. They are abominations of abundance, and we've been fighting them for a very long time.
Oh, okay. So they're
The
okay.
Borisin have
Your
been a
average
powerful force for
werewolves,
a
sure.
long time, plundering and enslaving many worlds. The threat they pose is just as terrible as the Swarm disaster. The
Really?
Alliance even had a fierce war with them 3 decades ago.
Just as turbo as
Their
the swarm
presence has
disaster.
faded
That's
over the
saying
years.
something.
But who would have thought?
According to that officer, they attacked an IPC ship near the Shenzhou Luofu. Such a brazen attack seems quite unusual to me.
Unless there's
Yeah,
something on that IPC
That's what I
ship that
find strange
attracted them.
too. It seems like the IPC and the Borisin have some serious grudges.
Or dad.
Well, enough with the chit-chat. The General wants me to take you to the Palace of Astrum. I'd love to chit-chat a little longer, but there are some things that can't be left unchecked.
Yeah, like your sword.
Is it a serious matter? Maybe you'll need our help in hunting down the Borisin?
Thank you, but it's no big deal. By the way, that young lady who just appeared, she took my sword. I'm thinking of filing a lost property report at the Realm Keeping Commission to see if I can get it back.
Capable,
I
my guy.
doubt she did it on purpose.
March, she ran away like a thief in the night. You go file a report and I go fetch the popcorn. It's gonna be quite show. So when the Cloud Knights get into trouble, they have to call emergency services. Yeah, that's true. When the Cloud Knights get in trouble, it's like, I gotta call freaking SOS.
Perhaps
service.
she's around here somewhere. Shouldn't we take a look?
She just ran off.
All right,
That
let's not
direction,
keep the
no,
General
no.
waiting.
Don't worry. There aren't many people out there with that kind of talent. It shouldn't be too hard to find her.
Yeah, I'm sure she's a weird one. It wouldn't surprise me. This is Honkai Star Rail. We will carry this over. Oh, look, it's the guy who I suspect.
There sure are a lot of troublemakers around.
Yep, knew it. Yeah, but you look angry, buddy. I like how just like off rip, yeah, it was him. Or at least he's involved.
Success.
It's been a long journey, Elder Wyatt. Thank you for your presence.
Elder Wyatt.
Don't mention it. Thank you for taking the time to welcome me.
Isn't this the grandfather of I forgot her name. I was about to call her Yen Lin. Yun Li is her name. Got it. I almost forgot. Yeah, is this her grandfather? Cause I saw her trailer before this. I didn't record. Oh, there she is.
General,
right
I brought our guests from the Express. Oh, I'm sorry for my bad timing. I didn't know you were meeting a guest, General.
Don't worry.
We'll talk about this later.
It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express.
Yes, hello. Yes, I dreamed about you on Pinnacle. Sus. Yeah, how's everything going? How's it been?
All is well when you have friends coming from afar. Allow me to introduce you to General Hua Yin. He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou Zhuming, known as the Flaming Heart.
Oh, how's it going?
No need to be so formal. I'm just a tourist here, no different from other tourists who've come to attend the ceremony.
I would like make fun of him because he's like
Elder
a little
Hua
short
Yin is
grandpa,
not only
but
one of the Arbiter Generals, but
as we
also
know
the
from
furnace
anime,
master of the
old
Artisanship
dudes will
Commission.
fuck you up.
Besides his
So
martial
don't. I'm
skills,
not even gonna try. I'm not even
he
gonna say that.
excels in forging various weapons. Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter Generals.
Be it Arbiter General or Furnace Master, these are merely titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times already, but with the current change in circumstances, the Marshal has called me back to duty, and I had no choice but to answer the call.
Is the Marshal like the leader of all the generals?
Well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
It's an honor to meet you, General Hua Yin.
It's my honor to meet you, General Hua Yin.
Glad to meet you, General.
No need to be all formal. Today I'm just
I
a
was about to
guest
say,
on the
freaking
lawful.
Yanqing and
Same as all of you.
Jahan, same brain cell, literally
So,
same time they
these
say that.
three are the ones you mentioned, Jingyuin? The heroes who helped you with the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Yeah, we looking at Young Lee. That was
Indeed.
us.
There's Don Hung, March 7th, and her. Without
I'm a
their
dang.
help, I'm afraid the Law Fu might not have easily overcome this crisis.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Lawfu and will attend the war dance. I'd love to have a drink with you should the chance present itself.
Oh, okay.
You're more than welcome, General Hua Yin.
And this young friend is?
You didn't tell.
Yanqing, my apprentice.
You did tell.
He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Law Fu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds of challenges.
Oh, Yulin. Oh, now I got her attention now.
It's a real treat to see so many talented young people around here today. Oh, I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yun Li.
Hey, give me my sword back. Let's smirk.
It's you!
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then.
What a coincidence! I was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Oh? Now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me, how did you two become acquainted?
She stole my sword.
She helped me capture the escaped Borison prisoners at the Starskiff Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left, you took my flying sword with you.
Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours.
You literally looked at it and said,
Yes, it
"Look."
is. Now that we've met again, I hope...
You could give it back?
Nope, that won't do.
What the f-
Won't do?
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Juming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield.
Alright, gang. Alright, cool.
As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borison prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target.
Yeah, yo, Yanqing.
By the way,
I know you're a little
if I
twink,
hadn't
but
caught
I
it
wouldn't let
and
this slide,
helped
bro.
it hit its mark, that Borison prisoner would have gotten away.
Hold on a sec, Yunli. You took my sword without even asking, and now you're refusing to give it back?
Yanqing, you gotta fight her, bro. You gotta, hey, stand your ground, bro.
So much for Luofu's sword masters.
Bro, okay. That's
What did you just say?
crazy.
If you just stepped up and took your sword back from me fair and square, I would have totally respected you. But
Wow.
nope, you tried to play it down, expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone.
Bro, you at least say you don't
With
got a
all
dog
due
in you,
respect,
bro.
you don't honor your sword. So you don't deserve it.
No, Yanqing, you gotta throw
Hasn't
hands. I
anyone
don't care.
told
You
that
gotta throw
taking
hands for
without
her.
asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel right now.
Yanqing.
What the?
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful. Because I'm not as easy to handle as the Borison.
Yanqing, listen, I wouldn't stand for this, bro.
You two, be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
It's like,
It's
I'm
a
just
small
trying to be a
misunderstanding.
mediator.
And an apology would be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship. Most notably, the legendary Flame Wheel Octet. Seeing Miss Yunli, who is among those ranks today, well, I must say, she definitely has that fiery edge.
Yeah, bro, she wants to throw hands, bro. She's like, hey, you want me to spread you? Throw hands. She's like, okay, fine, okay.
Grandiose names.
You got it.
Some folks love to spin these fancy titles, trying to set the Cloud Knights apart. Yun Li is still just a young girl, a bit awkward and hot-tempered. So please forgive her if she's being rude.
Nah, I'm bossing.
Elder Huayan and I have some business to discuss. For now, Yanqing, why don't you entertain our guests and take Miss Yun Li to the inn?
What the?
I'll find another chance to talk with you all. I'd like to express my gratitude to the Astral Express for helping the Luofu during the crisis.
Bro, if I'm Yanqing, I'm freaking.
That's so kind of
I'm
you.
low key.
I mean, you've
I'm
already
freaking
thanked
heated.
us
I'm
so
like,
many times.
she give me my sword back.
Please forgive me for coming at an inconvenient time.
Bro, she wants to throw hands. I'll
You
throw
needn't
hands.
apologize, General Huayan.
All right, Yun Li. Take this opportunity to clear things up with Yanqing.
Oh, she's gonna clear things up, all right.
Yeah. It's better to make friends than enemies. But I won't be heading to the inn just yet. I want to visit Lingsha. She just arrived in the Luofu and could use some help settling in.
Yanqing, once you've helped our guests get settled, go to the Artisanship Commission for me. I've heard about the attack and the detainment of the IPC ship. Qingzu sent word that the IPC members are protesting and wish to have their cargo back.
Yeah, don't.
See if
There's
you can
don't
calm
let them
them
get their cargo back.
Don't get aggressive. Just make it clear that the Xianzhou Luofu has no intention of violating their rights.
Alright.
I'm on it.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm Yanqing. I'm low key here. I'm like, bro, how is it my fault? Like, genuinely was like, Yanqing. I'm like, Bro, you can't mad at me. She's so by so. And listen, she wants to boss. I'll freaking boss her. Hey, listen, she wants to throw hands. It is what it is. Don't get mad if I freaking almost kill her if that happens.
This is the report Qingzu just sent me. Let me take a look. Huh. Looks like the General has given me a tough challenge. He wants me to try and help put the IPC's mind at ease.
Yeah.
Well, it's not exactly a test. As Cloud Knight officers, we not only learn the art of war and martial arts, but also occasionally have to handle diplomatic disputes.
You know, there was a person that was really good at this
talking things out isn't as
but now she's
straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield.
Anyways.
This is especially true when you're up against the IPC, with their non-stop corporate babble. Well, let's not worry about that for now. Shall I take you to the inn?
Isn't it the same one that I got? You know, I'm not gonna bring. I need to start bringing up these bad memories, man. Just every time.
It is the Law Fu's honor to have you in attendance at the Wardance. Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere spectating. Might there be any specific instructions from the Marshal?
Ooh. Okay.
You're overthinking it, Genuine. As I said, I'm here to broaden my granddaughter's horizons. I have no ulterior motives.
Alright. Okay.
However, I have no clue what the Yao Qing Arbiter General has in mind. Do you remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou. The title of Arbiter General holds a weight far greater than its literal meaning. So many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be a curse. Living too long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows. And one day, they'll eventually catch up to you.
Trust me, we know. Blade showed up here.
The Marshal knows everything that has happened on the Lawfu. As for the Merlin's Claw of the Yao Qing, she has come specifically for you.
Oh. Captain of the Merlin's Claw, is that what you said?
Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet? They say the Merlin's Claw strikes like lightning. Being late isn't her style.
Is Feixiao the Merlin's Claw?
That's
is
not
that like
true, General Huayan.
Uh,
She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of her unbridled nature.
Hey, it's the freaking sauce boy, freaking.
As soon as she disembarked from the star skiff, she mentioned having something to attend to and simply disappeared.
Hey, Mose.
You must be the messengers from the Xianzhou Yao Qing, I assume.
We are Jiaoqiu and Moza, retainers of the Merlin's Claw. It's an honor to meet you in person, Arbiter Generals.
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends a message instead. What does she mean? Tell me, what could be more important to her than coming here?
Master heard about a spectacular view in Scale Gorge Waterscape. I believe she went there to enjoy it.
A spectacular view? Ha! Did you hear that, Jingyuan? This person is being sarcastic.
God.
Please do not misunderstand me, General Huayan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here. Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
Alright. Meanwhile.
Drat. I forgot to ask Yun Li to return my sword.
Yanchi, I can't keep defending you, man. You gotta friggin' do something. I think you're gonna give your sword back. I'll go get it back for you. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna friggin' you since hey yo, bro, she said she wanted to fight you. Just take back your sword on the battlefield.
Unacceptable. Every sword is precious to me.
Alright, you ain't acting like
If
it.
it weren't for the General's interference, I would have taught that shameless girl a lesson in swordplay. By the way, I don't know if it's just me, but the General seemed a little reserved. Could it be because of Elder Yan's visit?
Reserved? Really?
Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
No, you're not. When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Zhu Ming was actually the Arbiter General himself. So, the messenger from the Xianzhou Yao Qing must be the Merlin's Claw herself, I presume.
That's right.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
She's not here.
What's so unusual about it? They simply received an invitation from
Where's
Jing
that?
Yuan.
Where's that sissy
Just
fossil
like
lady?
the
Where's she
crew,
at though?
right?
I mean, she might be at Skillboard.
The Wardance is just a small festival. And now we have 2 Arbiter Generals from other Xianzhou ships here. I'm afraid they're here for something more.
Sure.
Maybe they've come to hold Jingyuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Hold him accountable? Come on, didn't the Law Fu fall victim to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and the Antimatter Legion? Why would they blame the victim?
Lack
Don
of
Chu's
security.
rebellion and Ventilia's scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance. Only a single piece of incontrovertible evidence remains, creating an endless source of potential complications.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes. It's undeniable that the Plague Mark, which was subdued by the Xianzhou Lo Fu, has resurfaced. But was it really a conspiracy instigated by the Antimatter Legion? Or does it indicate a traitorous intent from within the Lo Fu, implicating Jing Yuan himself?
Okay, so they think Jing Yuan
Once
has
the
something to
spark
do
of
with
suspicion
the
is
Arbor
kindled,
spying.
it proves hard to extinguish.
Well, we can vouch for him.
The General must have had that in mind when he invited us to attend the Wardance.
Exactly. He's like, hey, my witnesses.
What was I thinking? Seriously, here I was looking forward to a carefree and enjoyable trip. But it seems wherever we go, drama is just around the corner.
POV Teto. Drama?
I was so excited. I thought those Arbiter Generals were just here
Oh
to
my
see
god,
the ceremony.
freaking Mose VA is a
By the way,
freaking
I
abuser.
heard that an
Terrible he would
alchemist
be.
from the Juming diplomatic ship has arrived.
Joseph I he is.
Rumors say
Freaking terrible
that
guy.
she's to be
I've
the
already
new
seen the
cauldron
videos
master
and
of the
all
Alchemy
the
Commission on the
POVs.
Luofu.
That guy's horrible.
An alchemist from the Zhu Ming serving as the Cauldron Master on the Lo Fu?
But I saw a report that he stepped
Well, it's not
down
unheard of,
from the
timing
VA role.
itself.
So I don't know if this is the same
To
guy
your words,
who
Mr.
just
Don
voiced
Hung.
Mose just now.
Now I finally see the underlying tensions. The General is under tremendous pressure right now, but I was completely oblivious to his troubles. How naive of me.
Come on, don't think like that. Leave the adult matters to the adults. Even if you wanted to do something for the General, it's not like you can do anything.
Bro, March, that's just like that sounds condescending, I ain't gonna lie.
Did I say something wrong?
Yeah, you said
Again?
you know what? You know what? You're a real master at conversation.
Miss March is right. I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment. Still, I'll do my best to follow his instructions. Let's go. Once I've taken you to your accommodations, I need to go to the Artisanship Commission to handle the IPC's protest.
He looks like he has a lot on his mind. We can't just let him go alone. Why don't we accompany you to the Artisanship Commission?
Was that first person we heard whispering to us?
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness, dealing with the IPC's workers could be tricky. I'm afraid this will cause trouble for the Express.
Yeah, we get him
No
the IPC. They'll
We're
mess
pretty
with us.
experienced in dealing with the IPC. You've heard of the 10 Stone Hearts? We've dealt with quite a few of them, right?
Yeah, we beat one of them up. And we blew the back out of another one. Greg, I don't want them to drop me into this. You're a real master of conversation. Stop. I don't want that. I'm gonna say the same thing. You're a real master of conversation.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, are you being sarcastic?
No.
Well, since
Okay,
you're
maybe
willing to help, I won't decline your kindness. Let's head to the Artisanship Commission and meet them.
Alright, let's go. And Catharsis Commission. Yeah.
Can I really reason with you Xianzhou people?
Oh god. Wait a minute.
I think I get it now. In your words, this is called looting a burning house, right?
Is that Scott?
But I am trying to reason with you here.
Don't tell me he's back. Freaking Scott from freaking the Arm Alley event where we were with Su Shan and Bailu was there for a little bit as well. And we basically have to restore Arm Alley's, like, you know, restore it to its rightful place. It is Scott. Screw this guy.
That toxic voice sounds familiar. Haven't I heard it before in Auburn Alley?
Yeah, he is toxic. Yeah, it's not toxic.
You know
it's
what?
just
This isn't
annoying
my
to
first
hear.
time dealing with the Skyfaring Commission. I can handle your unreasonable ways. But straight up snatching IPC cargo, isn't that going a bit too far?
What's in the box?
Just as I've said it many times already. Once we've inspected the cargo and completed the security check, you can be on your way. Is there something wrong with your ears, or is it just your brain?
What's in the box, IPC?
I'm hearing
What's
you
in it?
loud and clear. I'm thinking clear. And my answer is crystal clear. Not a chance.
There's something in there that's
Keep
sus.
detaining my cargo, and I'll file a complaint directly with your general.
Yeah, he's gonna, like, look at the paperwork and just feed it to his pet lion. What's all this arguing about? Scott, what are you doing here? Did I just hear a dog? let's mess with him. Yeah, did I just hear a dog barking?
You jerk! Who are you calling a dog? Wait, why are you here?
I hear to beat the crap out of you.
Staying on the Xianzhou, are you? What terrible luck! Wherever you go, disasters aren't far behind.
Aren't you the guest from the Astral Express? What brings you and Yanqing to the Artisanship Commission?
We're here to solve this dispute going on here. Scott, open the box. Or you're in trouble.
They're in trouble? No, it's me! I'm the one in trouble!
No, you're not. Open the box.
Looks like you've met this IPC worker before. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing.
Both.
I was sent here to deal with the IPC protest, Miss Shikui. What's going on here?
As you know, this IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin and rescued by the Juming's diplomatic ship. Then the Cloud Knights were instructed to bring it back to the dock for repairs and inspections. And this is Mr. Scott, the person in charge of this transport ship.
So, you're Scott. I've heard her mention you. Weren't you kicked off the Luofu before? Why did you come back?
Like I wanted to come back. I thought I'd just dock at the harbor for repairs and leave this forsaken place for good. Little did I know, as soon as the ship entered the harbor, a bunch of Cloud Knights showed up and snatched all our cargo from the hold.
Hey, it's just protocol, man.
What do you mean by snatched? I've told you 1,000,000 times. It's a security check.
Yeah, we gotta follow protocols here, buddy.
Why did you bring the cargo to the Artisanship Commission? You even brought in some shady craftsmen. It's obvious you're trying to steal the IPC's patented technology!
Ain't nobody trying to steal from y'all, bro, guys.
Listen here. Firstly, the Skyfaring Commission detected dangerous items that could possibly be weapons in your cargo hold.
Oh, really?
That's why they called me here, to double-check. Secondly, where the heck did you get the idea that I'm a shady craftsman?
Oh, so you got some weapons in there.
Even
Alright,
if there
open
are
it up.
dangerous items, what do they have to do with you? It's not even being shipped to the Luofu. We'll just fix the ship and be on our way. We won't unload our cargo here.
But You'll have to stay in the port for several days before your ship is repaired and you can take off again. How can we just leave unchecked items sitting here?
Exactly.
I understand, but we don't need to disassemble the cargo if it's just a security check, right?
Nah, Yanqing, I want
In most
open the
cases,
box.
we don't. However, our scans discovered that the cargo doesn't only contain machinery, but also some substance that resembles biological tissue.
Open that freaking box now.
Biological tissue?
Yeah, hold on. Open that box. Yep. I knew it.
I'm afraid we'll need to wait for the Alchemy Commission for further confirmation. In any case, according to our regulations, we need to unseal one of the crates for further examination. But this IPC specialist has been hindering us on the grounds of patent secrecy.
Patent bullshit.
The
Open that
Alliance's
crate.
regulations
That has
on
something to do with the freaking
biological
werewolves.
products
I'm
are
bang.
very
I'm bang 100.
Without further inspection, there is no way for the Skyfaring Commission to release the cargo.
Oh, really? Fine. If anyone lays a finger on that shipment, they'll have me to deal with. It doesn't
Really?
matter if it's mechanical or biological. It's none of your business. I'm filing a complaint against the Skyfaring Commission's ridiculous regulations.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lay my hands on you. March, hell my
Mr.
light work.
Scott seems stubborn and difficult to persuade. Honestly, I really don't want to have a vicious confrontation with the IPC.
I will. I don't give a. Bro, yeah, leave it to me.
I heard how you helped O'Malley. The IPC representative back then was Mr. Scott, right?
Yeah, Mr. Dog.
Since you've dealt with him before, it looks like I'll have to rely on you again.
What are you guys whispering about over there? Just hurry up and give us back our cargo.
Nah, we ain't. We're gonna debate with him. Yeah, sure, why not? Hey, dog boy, get the out of the way. Negotiations successful. All right, open the box.
Well, you guys sure know how to argue your case.
Exactly.
Fine. I'll allow you to do the security inspection. It's just that, I need some time to sort things out.
Really?
This is a big deal. Let me talk to headquarters first.
No, don't let him touch anything.
So,
no.
Mr. Scott,
No, he's
are
stalling
you just
for
stalling
something, bro.
for time and planning to leave the Cienjo as soon as your ship is repaired? To avoid the Skyfaring Commission's inspection?
Well, IPC staff are free to come and go, as long as they don't break any laws.
Yeah, you've got some insight there. Who are you again?
Let me guess, Feixiao.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Okay.
I'm Feixiao, Cauldron Master and head of the Alchemy Commission on the Law Fu.
Could she be?
Yeah, she's the new Cauldron Master assigned here from the Cienjo Juming.
Hey, she look good. I ain't gonna lie.
I received a report from the Artisanship Commission about cargo containing samples of unknown organisms. It said they needed help from the Alchemy Commission. I had nothing better to do, so I came myself.
Okay.
It's fine, Mr. Scott. If you really don't want your cargo to be inspected, it doesn't matter.
Damn. Alright.
It doesn't matter?
Alright, sure.
How can you say that?
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Well, since you're not going to check it, I'll take this crate and be on my way. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah,
It's not, but
sure.
she...
Why should I object?
Yeah.
Not only this sample, but all the goods on the transport ship are yours to keep. Like I said, we won't inspect them.
It's a plan.
Wait a minute!
Wait, hold on, Yanqing. Let her cook. Let her cook.
Well, that's more like it. If only the young displayed a more reasonable attitude, we could have sidestepped that altercation just now.
She's got a plan. Let
Our
her
ship
cook.
will leave in a few days once the engines are repaired.
Yep, sure.
Your ship can leave whenever you want. But I'm afraid I can't say the same for your cargo.
Oh.
According to the import and export regulations signed between the Cienjo and IPC, all biological shipments can only leave the port when they have confirmed to be of no threat, or when all biological activity expires.
Big brain. Big brain.
Since we can't determine if your shipment is safe for the environment, I guess we'll have to wait for its biological activity to expire. Let me check the previous cases. Normally it'll only take around 47 star calendar years.
Only 47 years?
Why so surprised? You're still young and full of energy. I'm pretty sure you'll live a few more decades. Have some confidence in yourself.
Alright, I like it.
Typical of a long-life species. Your words are dripping with sarcasm. While you may not care about time, I do. I'll be demanding double compensation from the Skyfaring Commission for every minute wasted.
You ain't demanding jack.
Sure thing, Mr. Scott. You seem pretty confident that your career and life will last long enough to witness this victory unfold.
Step aside, guys. Let them do the inspection.
Yeah, exactly.
But, Mr. Scott...
Come on, we're already in enough trouble. Just let them do the security inspection. And if needed, I can always grovel before the Intelligentsia Guild later. I'm just using my head for what it's apparently good for, right?
At least you wise up. Yeah, for real. About time.
Well, honestly, at least you're not as annoying as that woman. Just get on with the inspection. Don't act all chummy with me now that you've got your way.
I'm not acting chummy. I mean, freaking...
This lady is really something else.
Yeah, I did say, you know what, that was good. She probably knows something.
Is this the IPC product?
Listen up.
That's the thing.
Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC.
That's the thing from Firefly's spoiler. That freaking mess. It really is the exact same. Also, how they activate by just touching it? Oh. Oh no. Yeah, this was the thing that freaking Firefly found in her trailer. I was wondering when we are gonna get that. While inflicted with Terror Grip, attacking the castle with Terror Grip once can dispel Terror Grip. That is Terror Grip. It looks bad. Guide.
Oh, how unexpected. That was a surprise.
Yeah, you really tapped on it, and that thing was like, alright, I'm awake.
This is more than battle.
Here we go. You're done. Yeah, Firefly, you got her revenge.
Were you seriously planning to leave this stuff unchecked at the dock for days? That's way too dangerous.
Yeah, what the heck is a razor
I had no idea about it. You must have accidentally triggered the cargo's defense program.
She lightly tapped on it. With her
I don't
knuckle.
think trying to shift the blame is a wise choice.
She literally said tink tink and then
But seriously,
Dang said alright.
I don't know why that thing suddenly started moving. I swear on the Amber Lord.
Don't swear on. How dare you?
Enough.
Don't swear on.
Miss Shikwe, please escort our IPC guest to the Skyfaring Commission.
I'm on it. Please follow me, Mr. Scott.
Dummy.
Gentlemen, our preliminary inspection shows that there is indeed hidden biological tissues inside. Just like the craftsman feared. I can't even tell if it's ingenium or biological in nature.
Why you say that?
The core of this device is what they call wetware in
What?
industry
Wetware?
slang. To put it simply, this machine operates with a kind of biological nerve as its control center.
Okay.
I'll
Interesting.
take some samples for the alchemist to analyze and figure out where the biological tissue comes from.
Watch it comes from like a werewolf.
Why would the Intelligentsia Guild use such unethical technology? Perhaps they're trying to create a new weapon?
I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
Whatever the reason is, it's probably why the Borison attacked the ship. No wonder the IPC were trying to obstruct our inspection. I'll contact the Ten Lords Commission and ask the judges to come and give their final verdict on this. According to our rules, All prisoners and weapons involving dangerous creatures must be taken to the shackling prison for further sentencing. After all, it's the safest place on the Luofu.
Okay, why you say that?
As for
It's
you,
not but
Mr.
the
Craftsman,
place now.
please go with the Cloud Knights and explain the situation to the judge.
This is the safest place on the Luofu. Oh, that's about to change, isn't it?
I had a feeling that the IPC members would cause trouble, but I didn't think they'd be this tricky. Thanks for your help, Miss Lingsha.
I should thank you for saving my life. Your sword skills were impressive. Taking down that big guy.
Big guy.
I thought the General's retainers were all burly martial masters. I didn't expect Yenqing to be so...
So what? I'm not gonna say cute. Miniature, young. Burly martial master. That's supposed to be so. I'm curious. If I say this, what would her reaction be? This is what how I usually do my playthroughs. I'm just curious to know what character would say if you say some like out of left field stuff or like dialogue.
Can't argue with that.
Oh, okay. Hey, Gage, you
For
got shot, my guy.
You must be the guests from the Astral Express, right?
My
Saving
boy.
the Luofu from that crisis.
She
So
can't argue with that.
impressive.
Yeah, Ching, shoot your shot.
It wasn't a big deal. Really.
It's still early, so why don't we get some tea at the Alchemy Commission? We can discuss your suggestions for revitalizing the commission.
Hey, yo.
I'd be happy to accept your invitation.
Yeah, Ching, don't act nervous now.
And you three are coming too, right?
Oh, we're freaking. Wait, 3rd, 4th, and 5th building. Okay, cool. All I'm saying is Yang Qing could literally shoot his shot. She wasn't complaining. Oh, Su Shang, hey, how's it going?
Hey! You're back! Why didn't you say anything in the group chat?
Sorry, I got busy.
I'm on duty. Let's catch up later.
Oh yeah, sure, no problem. I'll see. Pull a funny face at her. What? Oh, she's trying not to laugh. Oh.
Hey, I'm warning you. I'm carrying out my secret duty. It'll be annoying if you keep cracking jokes like that.
I love sushi, bro.
Stop hanging around here and find something better to do. Once I'm done in a few days, call up Lil Gui and Huahua, and let's grab a meal at Aurum Alley. It's been ages since we hung out.
Yeah, I called the
Goodbye.
Ghost Squad. Yeah, see you later. Also, that shade under her eyes, I think it's supposed to be like tears. Like, you know, of like laughter.
Please do not hinder me carrying out my sacred duty. We can discuss whatever you want after my shift.
Okay, yeah, you do your job.
I'm here to pay my respects to the new Cauldron Master.
Anyway, as I was saying, Yang Qing could shoot his shot with Ling Sha.
All these years, and the view at the Alchemy Commission hasn't changed a bit. The tides come and go, but the ancient sea remains the same. For us Vidyadhara, there's nothing more nostalgic than our homeland.
Oh yeah, I was wondering if she was like
You're a
a...
Luofu native, Miss Lingsha?
I was wondering
Yes.
what she was, because she
I
has like
grew
the
up
pointy
here.
ears.
Listening to the sound of waves while researching prescriptions with my mentors and peers at the Alchemy Commission.
Okay, so she's the
It's
same. She's a Vera
kinda
Hara,
sad,
like,
isn't it? Everything changes, but somehow remains familiar. Just like you, Don Hung, I traveled far from home, and now I've returned. Seeing the familiar scenery brings back a hint of nostalgia.
The view here would be even better without the ambrosial arbor.
Oh, really? I think that towering tree looks pretty impressive.
Treyer.
Even if it's impressive, it's a plague mark. The Xianzhou have been fighting abominations for thousands of years. And now that the ambrosial arbor has been reborn, it's only natural for everyone to feel uneasy.
Well, once a seed is planted, no matter how long it takes, it'll eventually sprout and bear fruit. In my humble opinion.
Fair.
The rebirth of the ambrosial arbor and the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were inevitable.
the seed was already planted when the ancestors of the Xianzhou sought immortality.
That's a nice way. I mean, that's an interesting perspective. We can't just make wild speculations about these things, but show why it's such a serious topic. Thought we would have some tea, but where's yeah, where's my tea?
My bad. Well, since you went through the entire Ambrosial Arbor crisis firsthand, Dan Heng and Lieutenant Yan Qing, I'd like to discuss something with you.
Or just gonna leave me out of it?
What would
Okay.
you like to discuss, Miss Linksha?
I was lucky enough to be chosen by the Alliance to come in and clean up all the old grime in the Alchemy Commission. Honestly, the Alchemy Commission is riddled with problems and has reached a point where fixing it seems impossible. I'm looking to remedy this problem, but was wondering if you could provide any insights.
Well, even though I'm a Vidyadharan like you, I'm an outsider, just like my companions here. I can't really say much about a remedy, but I do have a piece of advice, Miss Linksha. The Vidyadhara and the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu have always been intricately connected. If you cannot distance yourself from these ties, Miss Linksha, changing the situation within the Alchemy Commission may be quite challenging.
I may not know about politics, but I do know that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been operating within the Alchemy Commission for years. If you're determined to root them out, maybe you should discuss it with the General.
I see. Thank you for your valuable insights.
I wonder what that pin on her head, like what that symbolizes.
While the Lux Arrow from the Rainbow possesses unparalleled power to sever the Ambrosial Arbor, it can't sever mortals' desire to prolong their existence.
Yeah, true. People want immortality,
Just like
man.
how the Cloud Knights can eliminate the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but are unable to calm the hearts and minds of the people within the Alchemy Commission. Our Xianzhou forebears knew this well, and that's why they entrusted the duty of guarding the roots of the Arbor to the Vidyadhara. However, the Vidyadhara are still only mortal beings. 30 years ago, my mentor served as Alchemy Commission's Cauldron Master. She recognized the emerging undercurrents and sought to cleanse the source of the disturbance. Unfortunately, even though she was skilled in the art of healing, she didn't understand the human heart or how to eliminate the sickness lurking within the depths of the Alchemy Commission. In the end, she was framed and exiled to the Juming. I was also implicated and had to leave the Luofu.
Dang. That's rough, buddy.
And guess who arbitrated the case and handed down the sentence? None other than General Jing Yuan himself.
What?
That sounds about right.
You heard it right. The ones responsible for the corruption in the Alchemy Commission are not just the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
Oh wait, no, she's accusing him of that. Wait, no,
Divine Foresight himself.
Wait, I thought she was like talking about like the freaking case, like of, like frame. Oh wait, that's still.
Why is your face turning pale, Yanchi?
Oh god, boy, oh my brain hurt. Wait, oh.
Don't
okay.
worry about it.
This is big news.
I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions. I won't hold any personal grudges against him. Besides, at our age, holding personal grudges is a luxury we can't afford.
So was General Genuine actually involved?
Lingsha,
No,
you're
wait.
back. Ugh, I've been waiting ages.
No, shut up, Yunli. Wait, hold on a second. So this is the context of her talking about her old her master. She was framed and exiled to Juming. I was also implicated and had to leave the Luofu. So when she said this line, and gets who arbitrated the case and handed down sentence, during the Jing Yuan himself. And I said makes sense, like that sounds about right, because it sounds like something like Jing Yuan would do, where it's like, yeah, he would put that sentence down, despite the fact that it's someone he has close connections with. He still did. I mean, he did with freaking Don Hong when he was Don Fong. But when she said this line right here, the ones responsible for corruption in the Alchemy Commission are not just remnants of disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but even the Divine Foresight himself. So he is implicated or a part of the corruption in the Alchemy Commission? Jane, go on. We need to have a talk.
Just for you.
We need to have a talk, my boy. It's allegedly.
Yun Li! Why aren't you with your grandpa? What brings you to the Alchemy Commission? Well, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to Yanqing.
Yeah, we know each other.
What a small world.
Yeah, it's almost like we're in a freaking
You stole my sword!
gotcha game.
I see. Let's skip the introduction part then. Why do I keep bumping into you? Are you stalking me or something?
You pulled up to me. You came to where I was already.
Unlike you, Miss Yun-Li, I have important things to take care of. You, on the other hand, seem to have all the time in the world to wander around without returning my sword.
She wants to fight you, bro. That's the only
Grandpa
way.
used to say that a sword reflects its master. I talked to your sword, and it told me that you've been distracted. You hesitate when you should strike, and you struggle to stay calm when your sword is unsheathed. Now that I see you again, I realize your sword was right. It wasn't me who took your sword. It was you who lost focus.
Do you really expect me to believe that nonsense? I've been taking it easy on you because you're a guest from the Juming. But you're not taking the hint. Don't people from the Juming know you're supposed to return what you've borrowed?
Just look at this flying sword. Even if I gave it back to you now, it'd just be taken away again in a few hours.
By who?
You know the Cloud Knight saying, a Cloud Knight must never let slip their weapon. Yes? Well, sure, I can give it back to you now, but on the battlefield, that's a whole different story. Poor flying sword.
Wow, she really has a thing for swords.
You don't have
I
to
mean,
give it
the
back
trailer says
because
so.
I'll take it back myself.
Oh, here we go. Maybe I should call Joro "Oh, to be young and at the whim of impulse." So is this the word? yo, is this the war dance I hear everyone talking about?
Between these two, who do you think is tougher, Dan Heng? Don't get me wrong. I'm just curious.
Get ready to separate them.
Nah, they're about to
It
fight.
is my
Let them
first
still
day
get
at the Alchemy Commission. A brawl is definitely not how I imagined celebrating it. Well, since you don't approve, I won't draw my sword here. I didn't mean it in that way. Since you've already drawn your swords, you'd be disappointed if you didn't get to test one another, right?
Oh?
I've received reports that the delves near the Alchemy Commission are still infested with abominations. Seems like my predecessors left quite a mess. So, if you two want to determine who's better, why not focus on them instead of each other?
Oh, so they're like a Jiggly situation.
Clearing out some abominations? Sounds boring.
Coward.
It's the Cloud Knight's duty to eliminate those abominations. You don't have to ask me twice, Miss Lingsha. I'll help you get rid of them.
Okay, Yanqing.
Oh, you think you're the only one who knows how to behave? If Lingsha needs anything, I'll gladly draw my sword and help her out.
Yuli, it's too late.
It's so
Lingsha thinks
heartwarming to see
Yanqing is
both of you
cute.
being so sweet and caring. So then, shall we get going?
Let's go.
Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were eradicated, their experimental abominations have been festering here. If you want a contest, I'll be the referee. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour wins.
Okay.
Lingsha, as always, you're still an expert in making unpaid work sound so noble and grand. It's for your own good, little Yunli. While you desire to compete against each other, I don't want to see either of you getting hurt.
She's so...
That's really thoughtful of you, Cauldron Master.
So, are you both ready?
Listen, I know I shot Yanqing a lot, but hold Oh, sorry. Okay. I'm paying my money on Yanqing. I got $50.
Ah, Miss Stellaron. Time for us to reveal our true value to one another.
I want to shut up. Anyways.
Ugh. Looks like my predecessors left quite a mess.
Yeah, you said that.
Let me say it again. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour wins.
Yeah, you said that.
Be careful when you draw your swords, and make sure you don't hurt each other.
Yeah, you also said that.
Can we start now, Lingsha?
Yeah, let's go. Crap, I should have used his E skill. Oh, we have shields. Cool.
Time for swordplay.
When you then takes action, she will use test to defeat the enemy first. And then enemies defeated by using. Oh, okay, cool. Do it again.
I will claim victory for myself.
Blade and flight.
Nice ball,
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Nice. What, you didn't die? Boy, that was a day even. We tie, I guess?
I win, Miss Yun Li. You
Oh, wait,
got
we
lucky.
won. Wait, oh.
Why don't you just give me back my sword, sincerely apologize,
I mean, of course we
and
won.
then go cry your
I'm
eyes
good.
out to your
I'm too
grandpa.
good. That's why.
Consider yourself lucky that I'm not interested in your rusty sword, as I don't have the nasty habit of snatching other people's weapons.
Yeah, dang, ain't you just
All
rubbing
you
it in?
did was chop down a few monsters. Don't get carried away with yourself. If you think you can just take this sword from my hand, go ahead and try.
Oh, she called you out. Oh, baby. What in the what? Oh, okay. Oh, and there's Yanqing. He's gone. She's gonna throw it. That thing. Oh, jeez. Man, she throws that sword a lot. Okay. Okay.
Well fought, my young friends.
Nimble, Fossy, and Lily.
However,
Oh, she's nimble,
both
alright.
of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging and weaving, while the other relies on brute strength, trying to take down targets with a single strike.
Yeah. How nimble are we talking here?
Who are you?
Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission. A passerby, if you will.
No, you ain't. You Feixiao.
I thought I'd see my fill of impressive fights during the Wardance. Yet here I am, able to witness a remarkable fight at the Alchemy Commission, of all places. Well, the Lawfu is never short of surprises. However, I have a small suggestion for you. Why don't you settle this dispute fair and square in the Wardance's ring? That
I thought that was the
way,
plan.
you can resolve your differences with a proper duel and put your grudges behind you.
Grudges? No, not at all. Yun Li and I, we were just sparring.
Sparring? You summoned your flying swords, and she swung her sword with full strength. No grudges between you. I don't believe it.
No, there's definitely some beef. There's beef going on between two. It's obvious.
What brings you here, Lady Feixiao? Have you finished your health consultation with the Dragon Lady?
Oh, you saw Bailu? How is she?
Feixiao? Grandpa always talks about you. Could it be that you're...
She looks so
Merlin's
good.
Claw of the Xianzhou Yaoqing?
Her design looks real good. I
Looks
love
like
her
I'm
eyes,
quite
too.
famous on the Xianzhou Lawfu, too.
You're also famous on the internet.
Of course. Everyone has heard of the great general. Known to all, and unbeknown to none.
The vanquishing general.
Great general. Isn't that title a bit too narcissistic? I don't like it. Ooh, I heard there's a dozing general on the Lawfu, so I came up with a humble nickname for myself. The Lacking General. Lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals.
I love her.
Sounds much better, right?
Yeah, I love her. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a befitting title that sounds both humble and impressive. Now that the sparring session is over, Yanqing and Yunli, shouldn't you politely thank General Feixiao for her guidance and bury the hatchet?
Nah, they still got beef.
Here's your sword. Keep it safe. Or it might get taken away again. By the way, we haven't settled the score yet. I'll defeat you fair and square next time we fight.
Alright, Wardance. See you there.
This is how she apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back, I should report to the seat of divine foresight. I'll take my leave, General Feixiao.
She looks really good. I really like her character design.
By the way, Miss Linksha, if you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the seat of divine foresight for a chat with General Jingyuan. I think there's more to those personal grudges you mentioned earlier.
Thanks for stepping in, General Feixiao. Otherwise, I'd have had to knock them out with my incense.
Not at all. Just doing what you asked. How about we call it even as payment for the healer lady's consultation?
Sorry, but even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do credit here. And let's not forget, you'd have been waiting decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady if it weren't for me.
Well, you can always send the bill to the seat of divine foresight and say it's for mentoring those kids. After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough.
Nearly had to get
now,
tough? Really?
If you'll excuse me, I need to find a spot and get some fresh air.
Although Feixiao usually walks to the Asian seashore. Okay.
Back already? You've met with Jing Yuan and wandered around for a few hours. So, what do you think?
It appears that the Divine Foresight is using this war dance as a show of strength to convince everyone that the Lawfu is prospering after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
But... I know you're going to say but, right?
There's always a but.
But... the influx of people attending the war dance is like a breeding ground for disorder and rumors. One wrong move, and the Lawfu could be in a world of chaos.
The Cloud Knights on the streets remain vigilant, so at the very least, General Jingyuan is aware of this. As for other matters, I'm unable to say.
I'd prefer to be excused from future meetings with generals. I'm just a military healer. And now all of a sudden I'm thrust onto the center stage having cordial chats with two generals?
My work doesn't lend itself to being in the limelight either.
Yeah, I do bad things
Just
behind the
stop
scene.
whining.
Like
At least
abusing
you're
people.
in one piece, right? Before getting in touch with General Jing Yuan, I wanted to put aside my assumptions and see his momentum. That includes the overall bearing of the Cloud Knights.
At least it's in character
saying
what
and how
most
those close
does
to him
compared to his
behave.
VA. I mean, let's keep it.
The might of an army dwells not within its pawns, but within the force of its collective momentum. Recognizing this fact reveals the true measure of power. Thanks for enlightening me, General.
A perfectly clear statement turned confusing thanks to your translation. You've made me lose where I was now. Anyway, this is how I operate in battle, so you might as well get used to it.
Are you treating General Jingyuan as your enemy?
The longest-serving general of the Xianzhou Law Fu. Do you think he'd have only a few enemies?
No, I think he had like
By the
a
way,
lot,
General,
like tons.
you met the healer lady, yes? Could you show me the medicine she prescribed you?
Well, the healer lady couldn't do anything about my condition. She just told me to enjoy some tasty food.
So not even the famed healer lady could help? Don't worry. I'll fulfill my promise and find a way to cure you. Actually, I've found some leads.
Cure her of what? What is she sick of? What's wrong with her?
Well, life and death, Zhao Chou. It's all predetermined. Upon starting my military career, I made a pledge that the rest of my life would be dedicated to being the Xianzhou spearhead, hunting down the abominations of abundance till the end of my days.
Bro, what is this? Looks good.
As long as I can fulfill that deep-seated desire, I don't care how long I live.
Make a wish upon a star. This a screenshot is for.
You asked if I view General Jing Yuan as my enemy. No. My real enemy has always been myself.
If I go demons, I see.
Enjoy some tasty food. So, what's for dinner tonight?
Jeez. You really know how to read the room, don't you?
You guys figure it out for yourselves. I'm due to catch up with an old war friend I've not seen for quite a long time.
Wonder who this war friend she's talking about.
Hey! Was that the Yaoqing general who just dropped in out of nowhere? Oh, she's so awesome.
And hot.
I mean, when Yun Li swung that massive sword, she just casually blocked her attack with ease.
Yeah.
Mine too.
Yeah, she's too good.
Yeah, but to go up against Yun Li is quite impressive, you know? That aura of heroism and grace, it almost makes me want to learn Xianzhou swordplay. You think so too, right?
Yeah, I want a new path. Yeah, Chancellor Swordplay is really good. Like, really, really good. That journal is totally something else. Yep, those moves were fabulous. Nah, she was something else, bro.
I agree. General Feixiao is indeed impressive.
I wonder
Well, I
what
was
her sword
actually
is
hoping you'd
like.
give Yanqing some praise.
Thanks for the kind words, Miss March. The Wardance is coming up, and I've been chosen to represent the Cloud Knights in the ceremony. I've had my fair share of defeats lately, and even though I know there are always more skilled swordmasters out there, seeing General Feixiao's skills today has made me feel a bit uneasy again.
I feel like it's not even like
Don't
a skill. She
underestimate
just
yourself.
stopped both of your swords with like
After all,
a
generals
finger
won't fight in
or
the
two
ring during the
each.
war dance. Just remember the state of mind you had when you single-handedly took on me and Blade, putting life and death aside. With that mindset, you can prevail against most challengers.
Yeah, that's true. He did.
I see.
He was
Thanks for the
pretty. He
advice,
did pretty well
Master
against
Van
Blade and freaking Don
By the way, now that today's events are over, General Jing Yuan wants to invite all of
That's
you
why you
to the
gotta
seat of
watch.
divine foresight. He has something important to discuss.
Something important.
I bet it's about how to deal with the generals from the Yaoqing and the Juming.
I really don't want to get caught up in grown-up games so soon. I just hope Generals Feixiao and Huaiyan can see the truth. We don't need any more chaos on the Luofu before the war dance.
Ah, sure, be fine. You win. We here. I see. Oh, I see. Boy, Huaiyan is with you. Huaiyan,
It's getting late.
Earlier
Also,
at the
yeah,
Palace of
sir.
Astrum, I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder Huaiyan.
Huaiyan,
With all the people
okay,
around,
so they
we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you. These three braved great dangers, accompanying me to perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Vantilia, and uncovering the conspiracies of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. If you wish to know more, please, feel free to ask us.
Well, I skimmed through the reports about the Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Hu Xuan. She's been summoned to the Yuchue for questioning. There are a lot of doubts within the Alliance about this whole situation.
Oh, Fu Xuan got summoned there.
But despite all that, I believe in you.
Oh,
Since you joined the ranks, you have repeatedly achieved remarkable feats. After the High Cloud Quintet each went their separate ways, despite the many criticisms within the Alliance, the Marshal still stood firm against the dissenting voices and entrusted the Lawfu to you. Over the years, you've served the Alliance with loyalty and wisdom.
I wonder who the Marshal is. They sound like an intimidating person.
Rescued the Xianzhou Yuchue from a siege, and destroyed the demonic planet summoned by the denizens of abundance. I still remember those battles vividly. There are fools who doubt your loyalty. They're happy to see the divine foresight fail because it gives them some kind of sick satisfaction.
Hey, haters gonna hate.
They haven't achieved anything of their own, so they feed off the failures of others.
Yeah, they're bums. That's what we call them.
But I've seen enough failures in my time, and I want to believe that your loyalty has never wavered.
So, General Feixiao of the Yaoqing is the only one investigating the Ambrosial Arbor crisis on behalf of the Alliance?
Seems like it.
No. I am too.
Oh, well, that's not surprising.
This old man's words always catch me off guard.
The Marshal ordered me to come to the Xianzhou Lawfu, but the document only says, attend the war dance and listen to Feixiao's questioning.
That's it?
The Marshal is well aware of Jing Yuan's purpose in holding the ceremony and understands the situation he is facing. She mentioned it because she believes both issues are important.
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Huayan. But is it appropriate to tell everyone here about the Marshal's orders?
Wait, the Marshal's a she?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone,
I was just curious because
aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions
specific
and
about the Marshal
Feixiao's.
before. They mentioned the Marshal
There's
before
any discord
many
between
times.
us? Well,
or they're talking about Feixiao in
being
that
open
contest.
and honest with you, I encourage you young folk to do the same. As for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, all I need to do is listen. General Feixiao will be the one asking the questions. To be honest, I'm more concerned about the timely start of the war dance.
Why is that?
Oh, by the way, I've prepared a gift for the war dance.
Gifts? What is it? A sword?
Yes, it's this case right here.
Okay. Case comes with my luster, crafted material, neither wood nor metal. Surface is massively woven with metallic threads, outlining intricate pattern of flowers, flowers. Interesting.
There will be numerous contests and celebrations during the war dance, and the main event will be the Ringmaster's Challenge.
Winner gets a new sword.
The host will dispatch a skilled warrior to take on challengers from all over the cosmos, showcasing the excellent martial arts of the Xianzhou Lawfu. When you mentioned that the Astral Express would be attending the ceremony, I thought the High Elder of the Lawfu would be the Ringmaster.
You humor me, Elder Huayan. The healer lady is just a young lady who knows nothing about martial arts. How can I assign her as the Ringmaster?
I'm no match to you when it comes to joking.
What's this box for? Why don't you open it, General Huayan?
This sword case is intended for the War Dance's award. It's empty now, But in a few days, a precious sword will be delivered and stored inside.
Okay.
I don't mean to boast about our skills, but this sword represents the pinnacle of the Zhuming's craftsmanship. It has a legendary history, full of heroic tales from foreign lands. Tales that are too detailed to be summarized in just a few words. Since the delegation delivering the sword hasn't arrived yet, I'll just leave the case here for now. I've been wondering who would be worthy of such a sword. And then it hit me. I can award it to the champion of the Ringmaster's Challenge. The ceremony's champion is sure to be a perfect match for the sword. Moreover, I hear that Yanqing is an excellent swordmaster, and that he will be representing the Lawfu as the Ringmaster. So it seems like a perfect gift for him.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you for your generosity, Elder Huayan.
If you want to give me a sword, just say the word, Grandpa. No need to beat around the bush.
You've got confidence, my girl, but I don't think you can best Yanqing.
Dang, even your own grandpa said,
I
nah,
know
you
you're
better than
all
him.
about swords, Miss Yunli. It's just a shame that it's the sword that ultimately chooses its rightful master.
Yeah, and even if someone gets their hands on such a precious sword, it'll probably end up in someone else's.
Bro, this beef. I can't
The
wait for this
outcome of our
fight.
duel at the Alchemy Commission is still up in the air. Since you're interested, why don't you represent the Xianzhou Juming and challenge me in the ring?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Nobody knows who's gonna come out on top. It could be me, could be someone else. It'll probably be me. Whatever happens, it
yeah.
won't be him.
Looks like Feixiao was right. It'll either be death or disaster when these two clash. True.
Not to be rude or anything, we've been watching their drama. I'm dying to find out who beats who.
Like I said, I got 50 on Yanqing.
Quiet down. We have other guests here. I've prepared this sword to add some excitement to the ceremony, not to have you two squabble. It's not a good look for the Alliance. While you both seem confident that you'll win, you need to remember there can only be one winner and one loser in the ring, which could lead to hard feelings. Actually, I have an idea.
Oh yeah? What is
We
it?
don't know who the winner will be, and it might not be either of you. But if you're eyeing that prize, you'll need to work together. I want you to take on an apprentice who will take part in the war dance and win at least one match.
March, you're up.
How does that make sense?
In my humble opinion, while a Cloud Knight is commendable by securing victories, it's even more so to pass on your skills and spread the way of swordplay. I'd be greatly pleased if this apprentice could represent the Express in the war dance by displaying their Cloud Knight flair and prowess.
Well, Elder Huayan's idea is quite interesting. Imparting swordplay skills requires teamwork.
So this is how we
Both
get
the winner and the loser will learn
the
a
hunt
valuable
path
lesson
March
regardless
7.
of the outcome.
She's
The
just gonna
question
represent the actual Express in the war
Whom
dance.
should the two of them take as an apprentice?
Just, yep, you're just, yep. Hey,
Who? Wait, me?
yeah, you.
I noticed just now that Miss March seemed quite interested in the outcome of your sword fight. So I thought, why not teach her the art of swordplay?
Exactly.
Oh, wait. Are you serious, General?
And dead serious.
Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden? I've never practiced swordplay before. I'm a total newbie. You really think I can learn it? Well, you'll probably realize I have no hope and give up on me. And that'd be so embarrassing.
Nah, March, I believe. You got this. Why don't you choose me? Why didn't you choose Dahan? Just accept your fate, March. I would say why not choose me, because low-key, I'm like, bro, I want a new path. I know we just got Harmony, but hey, I want Hunt now. Give me. But accept your fate.
Isn't this a perfect chance for you? I remember you mentioning that you wanted to learn some sword moves.
Yeah, exactly. You said you wanted to learn.
Yeah, I did say that. But this is all happening so quickly. don't you think?
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Miss March is like a piece of jade in the rough, just waiting to be shaped. The war dance is the perfect opportunity to see what heights she can reach.
I appreciate your kind words, General YN. But won't teaching me swordplay be a waste of Yanqing and Yunli's time? They should be preparing for the ceremony. Plus, I heard that each swordmaster has their own special moves. What if they let something slip while teaching me? If everyone knows each other's tactics, won't that make it hard to catch people off guard during the war dance?
Nah.
That's considerate of you, March 7th. But don't worry. It'll take you at least a decade of hard training before you can even start learning special moves. No need to freak out. A few Juming swordplay tricks will mean you'll be more than equipped.
Really?
Looks like March's curiosity has been piqued.
Yeah, it was always piqued.
The whole point is to know each other's moves. Defeating your opponent in just one move? How boring would that be?
Yeah, how boring would that be? Just
really
one punch.
Decides a swordsman's fate isn't some special move. It's the solid fundamentals.
So Miss Yunli has already agreed. What do you say, Yanqing?
Of course he's gonna agree.
General, I haven't graduated yet.
Oh, okay.
How can I be qualified to teach swordplay to others?
So you're admitting your defeat, huh? If you're not even confident to teach, why don't you let me be the ringmaster instead?
Bro, she's talking a lot of smack.
Yanqing.
Yeah.
Teaching an apprentice is also a way of honing your own skills and gaining insights. You've been an apprentice for years. It's about time you looked at swordplay from another perspective.
I see, General. Then count me in.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Now that Yanqing has agreed too, it all comes down to Miss March giving her nod.
It's up to you to make the final decision, March.
March, she's gonna say yes. Won't be a walk apart, that's for sure. Time for you to become the best sword master on the Express. Take a shot at Dahong.
At least that way, I won't have to worry about you accidentally shooting me in the butt all the time.
Oh,
Hey,
that's fine.
I've never missed my target.
Bull.
Then I'm on
crap.
board. Thank you for your kindness, General YN.
Great! Starting tomorrow, Yanqing and Yunli will teach you the basics of the Cloud Knight's swordplay. Yunli and I will head out and purchase some sword practice equipment for Miss March. Think of it as a little initiation gift.
Alright.
You're too kind. Wait, you're giving me a gift? Shouldn't it be the other way around?
March just accept the gift.
General YN's gone. Wait, why does something feel off about what we talked about?
I don't know, you tell me. Well, after this conversation, we'll probably end it here.
I think we strayed off topic. How did things even get to this point?
Yeah, I brought you here because the General said he had some important matters to discuss. But how in the world did Yunli and I suddenly become Miss March's swordplay mentors?
Because General Huayan wants us to stick around on the Luofu for some time.
That's also true.
But from his point of view, we're no different from all the other tourists who may leave at any time. Since the crew's actions were mentioned in the Luofu's operations log were given to the Alliance, he probably wants to see firsthand if we're as capable as the report claims, or if we're just some made-up excuse to save face. And he wants to see it for himself during the war dance, which is why he even dragged Yunli into this. What began as a simple contest between two sword masters has now evolved into you two collaborating to mentor March.
Elder Huayan is still that tricky general who likes to give everyone a headache.
Even Jingle is like, oh yeah, that guy.
My
man.
apologies. Truth be told, I invited all of you to the ceremony because I wished for you to act as my witnesses. Now, I apologize for not disclosing this information earlier.
No, it's okay. We kind of...
In the coming weeks, I'll also invite all of you to a meeting with General Feixiao, where you may need to answer her questions and clear up any doubts she might have. So please, be prepared for the meeting.
Hey, listen, as long it can one-on-one, I could take her.
Don't worry, General. No matter what happens, I'm prepared to stay here as the Express's witness and answer any questions.
Thank you, everyone.
Jing was like, oh, thank you. I need that. Saved by the Bell.
General, I know there isn't much I can do to share your burden, but... As the Luofu Ringmaster, I won't let anyone defeat me in the war dance.
I know.
After all, you're my apprentice, and I taught you the way of the sword, so you better not lose, so help me. Feixiao meets with her old comrade arms, which she hasn't seen for many
The
years.
illustrious Merlin's Claw waiting for me? And for so long,
too? Makes sense.
It's quite an honor. It's been a while, General Feixiao.
Yeah, it would make sense, because they... Yeah,
It's been
okay,
30
gotcha.
years since we last saw each other. Right, Yukong?
Yes. Back then, you were the vanguard of the Yao Qing's Verdant Knights, and I was a pilot of the Luofu's Rainbow Orbit fleet. Who would have thought that upon meeting again, you'd be a general, and I'd have given up flying? Really does feel like a lifetime ago.
I still talk about the sky.
Well, I wouldn't say I haven't seen you in 30 years. After all, your great victories are announced through the Yellow Bell resonance system every day. So I'm well aware of your great feats. How's your health holding up?
Still stable, I suppose. Do you still remember the medic who saved me in battle?
That healer with the odd name and peculiar temperament. What was his name again? Was it Pichu? Or Kachio?
Jiao Chou.
Yeah,
He's been my retainer and personal healer, delegated by the Alchemy Commission from the Xianzhou
You guys like, who was that guy?
Over the years, he's dedicated himself to managing my condition. It's thanks to him that I'm still in good health today. Given my background, I'm happy to have made it this far.
I'm relieved to know that you're safe and sound. Well then, since you and Elder Huayan are here, I imagine you must have received orders from the Marshal? As your friend, may I ask how the Alliance intends to punish the General of the Luofu?
The Arbor's rebirth has frightened the Elders who lurk behind the scenes. They fear the resurgence of abominations, much like what happened 30 years ago. Although the reports from the Luofu explained all the details, we don't know if the Ruin Legion really invaded, or how exactly the Stellaron Hunters and the Astral Express became involved. This puzzle has many missing pieces.
Well...
As you know, the fugitive Jing Liu, who mysteriously disappeared many years ago, has resurfaced. This time, she has brought along an Outworlder and a coffin, claiming to offer the Marshal a method to fight against the Eons.
Yeah, they said
the
that.
The Luofu Preceptor has also leveled accusations against Jing Yuan,
At least I saw
neglecting the
one was in that
Alliance's
coffin.
principles. She asserts that Jing Yuan enabled the exiled Imbibitor Lunae to re-enter the Luofu, thereby unlocking the lunarescent depths within Scale Gorge Waterscape, which in turn disrupted the Vidyadhara's dutiful watch over the Ambrosial Arbor. It is for these reasons that I have come here to the Luofu today.
Jingly you
well,
freaking
duty
rat.
calls. Perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned all of this to an uninvolved person, but since we once fought together, I didn't want to keep you in the dark. Perhaps pretending you didn't hear any of this would be for the best.
Yeah, sure would.
I understand. I'm sorry. I was out of line. I know I shouldn't be defending General Jing Yuan right now, but... well, you know how I am. The Law Fu has enjoyed centuries of stability since the end of the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, much of which can be attributed to General Jing Yuan's masterful strategizing. Unfortunately, for long-life species, enduring through the ages always culminates in a failure that undoes all previous achievements. A moment that our adversaries relish.
That's true. And that's why I'm also here for another purpose. To visit Hule.
Who's Hule?
Hule? You mean that Hule? The Borisin warhead?
What the?
The same Hule who has been imprisoned in the Shackling prison for over 7 centuries?
That friggin' dang, why are you here to
The
visit
nemesis of the Feixians who will never be forgiven and shall be imprisoned until the end of the cosmos.
Oh.
I can't quite remember the exact wording, but yes, the very same Hule.
Nemesis of the Feixians.
Usually, only emissaries from the Xianzhou Yaoqing Skyfaring Commission visit him once every century. Why do you have to visit him now, of all times?
The Feixians and the Alliance made a pact to combat the abominations, aiming to achieve justice and free their kin. That werewolf monster is to be forever imprisoned in the dark recesses of the Shackling prison, facing unending retribution.
Okay.
Given the situation on the Law Fu, those on the Yaoqing are concerned about Hule's imprisonment. I'm afraid that the routine visit every century is no longer sufficient to ease their concerns.
Dude, that thing is friggin'...
That's why I was sent here, to reassure them.
Okay. So you're the one visiting.
It's all bad news.
He's gonna get free.
Well, not everything. There might be a silver lining. Oh, by the way, I found some clues about the thing you asked for.
Tell me more.
The Verdant Knights followed the route you mentioned and discovered the wreckage of the Whistling Flame ship. Unfortunately, there were no survivors and no cargo. However, someone had already been on the scene before we arrived.
Our people? Or someone from the IPC?
No, neither. Yukong, have you heard of a person named Ron May?
Oh. Oh, that's where we were in the conversation there? Oh, okay. How's Ron May involved in all this now? Okay. And everybody might finally arrive at the inn for rest. The residents will meet the general in the bustling crowd before the Wardance keeps you from falling asleep. It's like, shut up, I'm trying to sleep. It's 10 in the morning.
I'm still feeling sleepy.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Did I oversleep? Where did March and Don Hung go?
Well, I think. Oh, they're just right there. Chilling. Huh. Well, I think this is a good time to stop here. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a pretty interesting story so far. We can. Shut, all of you, shut, go away. We're going here. It's more peace and quiet. Okay, it's probably not. Well, I think right here, this will be good. Yeah, perfect. Anyways, yeah, guys, this is gonna be it for this one. Can't wait to see March's character development into being a sword master. It's gonna be very interesting. Gonna be very cool. The rivalry between Yun Li and Yang Qing, honestly, it piqued my, it's piqued my interest a little bit. I want to see who's gonna win between these two. If I were a Bayman, I want Yang Qing to win. Like, listen, I got $50 on the guy. I'm baying on him, alright. But the way how they're going to do it, like the actual story, I think they're going to find some way to either have the fight interrupted, or it makes it seem like it's like a tie or something. I don't know, it would be lame. I think hopefully they give us like a clear-cut winner and loser, or some way where it gives like an appropriate ending between the arc between Yun Li and Yang Qing. That would be nice to know. Feixiao, love her design, looks very good. Definitely a must pull. I do say so myself. She's a win DPS, I assume. And I do need me a win DPS character, so that's just what's gonna happen, alright? But yeah, as far as banners go, the only person I'm going to pull for is Feixiao. I'm going to skip Yun Li. I'm going to skip Jiao Qi, the Faustian dude, who's like the Nihil the healer, but also does damage. But anyways, yeah. So far, this story has been very interesting, to say the least, and I can't wait to find out more about it. Can't wait to see the boss fight between us and that freaking giant wolf. Hule is his name. That freaking werewolf, man. He looks massive. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to show support to the channel. It would be very appreciative, and it would definitely be a great way of showing support for me and the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all next time on Honkai Star Ball Z. Now I need a burden outro. Anyways, see you.